Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 5th episode of Sentouin Hakenshimasu. And last episode we ended off on a pretty big thing, because our protagonist just kind of chilling in his room and talking about his spy mission in a language that the people around him will understand. And someone that did understand just happened to come by, a little bit of eavesdropping going on, so that's a pretty bad thing to have happen when you're in the middle of a spy mission. So yeah, that was kind of the cliffhanger we ended off on, so I'm not quite sure what will come of that. Probably nothing too bad, really, but we'll see. We'll see how our protagonist gets out of this one, so yeah, let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. Bum 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 bum. And yeah, pretty much right where we left off. We have company. Spy means a different thing in my language. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Okay, it's going okay so far. Okay, went downhill quick. Okay, yeah, that could have gotten better. I mean, it technically could have gone worse, I guess, but we gotta figure this one out. Maybe if we can get her a promotion, she'll look the other way. If we could swing that. Because obviously he's not just gonna get kicked out of the show. Like, he's gotta figure something out. Can't just call it quits on the mission halfway through. Yeah, she has a good point. I do think technology it's quite powerful against magical stuff like a golem, a rock stone golem. I mean, magic's cool and all, but there's something to be said about a rocket launcher. To be a hero. Well, she's good against these newbies. Okay, so that's how it went. At least we got some self-awareness. But so he just already left then? It's just not the same without him around. It's far too normal. Already starting to miss him, aren't you? Yeah, that would have been nice to do. So this is our new hangout spot, our new hideout. Oh wow, that isn't. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, it's, well, the negotiation skill. Oh yeah, I guess it was the main thing. Right. Sure, but I mean, you've kind of bonded with some of these people, so has that changed what you want to do at all? Because I kind of forgot that Yeah, our mission was not great for the people that live here. You say these things, but we'll see. That's a lot of time. Yeah, that's what they do. Stuff. Maybe it's a bit. Yeah, we got out better than we could have, for sure. A lot of countries don't take too lightly to that. Our tsundere hero over here. Yeah, that's not cool. She makes a good point. We really should prevent that. I don't think your trick's worth seeing. I'm mildly impressed, but I don't know. I thought it was alright. It's 5 out of 10. She did not seem like a big fan at all. Sixth one. This is how we spend our afternoons, our evenings. He was just trying to show you a trick. Calm down. I wonder if we found a darkness over here. Yeah, this is a straight up darkness scene. Man, those pupils. I just want to show you a trick, man. Please just... Yeah, she's enjoying all of this, I think, is the reason why. Okay, we found someone else. I think I recognize that voice, so... Oh, they're both of them are here. What do you think of the trick? Yeah, can't you tell? Yeah, just let me explain. Hear me out. Well, I mean, didn't exactly quit. Was instructed to, yeah. I think you do. Tennant, you ran up to him. Which it was the whole point, getting her attention, I think. Just harassing random girls till she shows up. I'm sure it's worth every penny. What? I like how he's developed a reputation because of that. Guess you could call that karma. Wow, even posters. Not the most flattering nickname ever, but could be worse. Like in the Full Dive anime. Okay, that would be really, really worse. Pretty sure I saw a movie about that once. Small time. Does it say stop backwards? Okay, so gathering points for more equipment. That makes sense. Kind of forgot there was like a currency thingy. System was the word I was looking for. you never know. Literal landmine. He is a protagonist that we love. Yeah, people seem upset. What do we miss? I knew we were gonna get a reaction there. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Is that a crane game? Almost defeated, so not defeated. Oh damn, that's gotta suck. Can't really defend against that. Ah, sucks for the chosen one. Yeah, that was pretty low, wasn't it? Like an untested device, I think. Well, yes, who doesn't? They go through a training arc and eventually defeat the enemy. Yeah. He put it better than I did. So he'll come back stronger later. Right, the tower incident. But he teleported somewhere. We ruined everything. As expected of our protagonist. Yeah, let's try something else. We'll keep that one on the back burner as an option C. Well, protagonist be the new chosen one. That's I mean that's a good option too. Is that Snow? Or the princess? Okay. Good, nice to see you. Please don't execute me. And the last one doesn't sound too bad. Backpack? But that. He's not a subtle one. I admit to nothing. Well, she used a T word, so... I guess not. Without the chosen one, yeah, I suppose. This got real depressing real quick. You know, you're making it really hard to run away. Yeah, what do you think now? Oh, hey, everyone. So word has spread. I would love for that to stick. Right. Unless you do something, they probably will. Like, this woman does not speak for us. Yeah. Like, you may like that idea, but not everyone. I mean, she's always had that. Really shouldn't smack someone with a sword. It's very fatal. I'm sure it'll work out over there. Yeah, don't be fooled. It's some very hardcore floating for sure. You know, practice. Yeah, that's wow. And that's a lot of soldiers. We'll see what they can do. I don't have a spear, but just kind of imagine. Kill us all. Brutally. I wish I could have been there. That sounds exciting. I mean, no, I think he's onto something. Yeah, here's the enemy army, who's also quite intimidating. I think she may still hold a grudge. If only our army had griffins. Defeated thoroughly. Oh, is that the thing we did before? Like the burying of the landmine? Traps. Yeah, only he would do something so underhanded. Okay, no, maybe we haven't hit the specific trap he's... Yeah. Maybe, I think this is the specific trap that we saw. Because I remember the stone was mentioned, and she was mentioned, so... she is totally gonna fall for it, too. It's such obvious bait, but... You have no idea. Like, it's like seeing a delicious cheeseburger in the middle of the road. Like, it's obviously a trap. Okay. I will watch carefully. He just lowers the zipper. Because your trap got sprung. That's not a text on screen at once. And she's just being ignored. I feel bad for getting ignored. Hey, yeah, she made water, I think. Yeah, it was great. I saw it the whole thing. I'm so proud of you. Could at least lie to make her feel better. She can't do it again. Can somebody at least give her a head pat? Yeah, I wish you guys saw that in more detail. Yeah, they wouldn't get themselves killed so easily. So how are you doing? I mean, I see you're alive. She is so mad right now. And wow, that episode just zoomed on by. You guys will have an epic battle next episode. Fair enough. Man, she was already not too happy with him, so... I imagine that was made much worse. It was a good episode. I quite liked it. I do continue to quite enjoy this show. It's an oddly relaxing ED. And we do Overstinger. Oh yeah, we always do. Right. Are we just kind of chilling over here? I don't think Shogun I don't know was translated there, but anyway, that was real abrupt end to it. Okay. Anyway, that was the 5th episode of Sentouin Hakenshimasu. And yeah, before I was kind of curious what would come of the whole spy thing, but obviously Snow likes likes our protagonist, likes Six quite a bit. She's just a little bit, tsundere, but so she wasn't gonna like fully get him, executed or anything like that, but also she couldn't really like overlook it, so she could kind of a middle ground sort of solution, just kind of politely asking him to leave, right? And if he doesn't want to be executed, that's probably a good suggestion to take, right? So he did. And she kind of got promoted because I guess what's-his-face kind of misinterpreted what had happened and got her promotion, right? So things worked out pretty well for her, for the most part, right? And we're just kind of like cast away, so they kind of had to figure out what they wanted to do going forward, because, right, I mean, Six himself is kind of somewhat conflicted, right? I mean, his whole mission was about the whole spy thing, finding his place, the resources, getting the teleportation gate established, and trying to like milk this place for the Kisaragi's benefit, right? That was kind of the whole idea. So it's a little bit not in line with helping the people here who he's kind of become friends with. So yeah, I do think he's a little bit conflicted on that. But yeah, as far as what he actually did this episode, he actually went out for a bit of evil point gathering, which I guess his method of choice for that was to just go up to random girls and show them his special trick, like zipper manipulation essentially. And it was an alright trick, right? And it was going pretty well until he ran into Darkness 2.0 over here, who pretty much took it in a completely different direction, right? So no evil points were gotten from that, but it did allow him to meet up with Snow. That was a pretty cool benefit of it, and got some rumors spread about why the real reason why he left. But that was the only rumor that got spread this episode, because he became kind of known as Zipper Man among the local populace. And that's not exactly the most flattering nickname ever, but it was quite amusing. Yeah, I mean, it's, what's that one meme? Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Like, that very much applies here. Like, he has no one but himself to blame for that nickname spreading, right? Like, it completely and utterly his fault. I actually got some princess stuff this episode, which was pretty cool. He came over to our place and with a parachute, and just Six really isn't very smart. Like, when the princess shows up with an item that's not supposed to exist in this world and says, "Hey, suspicious people, is this yours?" You don't just say, "Oh yeah, it's a parachute. Yeah, I know what that is." Like, he's a terrible spy. That's what I'm trying to say. He's a terrible spy. Luckily for him, he's got plot armor. He would be dead, probably. Most likely. But yeah, the big thing with this episode is that the demon army, they're moving. They got their big old army all amassed and heading towards us, heading towards their country. And when they kind of know they're boned, right? Like, we have the princess just talking about watching their final moments and all that, and just, yeah, we need to help them. That really, like, we helped them a little bit because I think there were some traps set, specifically like a landmine with what's-her-face's special stone, like, laid as bait, which she just completely fell into, hook, line, and sinker, and ended off the episode very, very salty, I think. So, yeah, when she sees Six again, man, could you imagine how that will go? Also, the princess can use magic, I guess. We just ignored it, but she could do it. It was pretty cool. I felt so bad for her in that scene. She was just sitting there doing her nice little chant and just not even remotely paying attention to any of it. It's rough. It's rough. And that on top of the looming doom of her country, right? Talk about adding insult to injury. So, also the Chosen One's gone. That's a thing. Apparently he just kind of disappeared. Apparently Six's fault with how we handled the tower. Just kind of ruining the flow of how you would usually expect this sort of story in a light novel or video game would go. So yeah, he really should take responsibility and be the new Chosen One. I think that's how this is. So I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to say on the episode. A lot of good stuff this episode, some good comedy, some interesting developments, and next episode we're kind of building up to our big conflict, so we'll see how that goes next time. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.